Hello everyone, if you do not know by this point, Grizzly at King's Dominion is in the process of being retracked right now and will open for the 2023 season next year. At the top of the lift hill and the second turnaround, all of the track there has already been ripped out. Now, is this just a normal retrack or could something else be going on here? Could there be a new layout? Could there be Titan track, or is it just a normal retrack? We'll find all of that out in today's video, but before we get into it, if you want to see more speculation videos just like this, make sure to subscribe to Grizzly Productions today and turn on the notification bell, because then you can get all of my videos onto your notification feed, which is a really cool thing, because then you can watch my videos. So yeah, as you are watching this video now, I am probably either on my way to Cedar Point or at Cedar Point. So you guys definitely know I'll be getting some pictures, videos of what's going on at top of the dragster, the storage, has all the track been shipped, is it still going on, stuff like that. So I'll definitely bring a lot of top of the dragster updates while I'm there on Friday, Saturday, and quite possibly Sunday. I'm not exactly sure about that yet. But let's just get into the speculation video. Now, the first question you guys might be asking me is, why Grizzly Productions do you think that Grizzly is going to receive Titan track for its retrack? And well, I mean, it's kind of a simple answer. For one, the track that is getting removed, all of it, all 8 layers have been removed. Usually with, some retracks, they'll just remove, replace the top half layers or the top 2 layers of wood. If you don't know, wooden track pieces, or the actual, I guess rails you can call it, for wooden coasters are made up usually of 8 layers of wood. Sometimes when wooden manufacturers retract those pieces of wood, they only retract the top few layers, meaning it's not really a full retract treatment. Now, your next question is probably like, okay, well, how do you know if this is not a full retract? Which it definitely is a full retract, because, they got rid of all of 8 layers of wood. And we have seen this before within the Cedar Fair chain, and actually quite recently too with the Beast at Kings Island. I think last year it went over a major overhaul where the entire layout, all 8 layers of wood were retracked and everything. And I did ride it this year. It is pretty smooth for a wooden coaster. It is a fun ride. I'm not sure how it was before, but I've heard it was a really, really rough ride and very polarizing. But now I think the consensus is that it's a really good and legendary ride. And of course, the night rides are always amazing. Definitely recommend doing that. But something that I find interesting, though, about that is, why are they only starting to rip out the top of the lift hill, or maybe the drop at this point? We can't really see the drop, so I'm not exactly sure if they have the drop gutted at this point. They probably do. And the second turnaround. Why are those the only 2 spots right now that have actually been worked on? And my theory is that that's where the Titan track is going, because those were the 2 roughest spots on that ride. That second turnaround was brutal with those laterals. And the drop is always, one of the roughest parts, especially on that valley. It was kind of bad. It had a really bad rattle to it. So I can definitely see if the Titan track were going to go anywhere, it'd be there. This could definitely not be a full coaster retrack, or maybe it is and I'm missing some information. Probably some really obvious stuff that I probably should know and was just too lazy to look up. But this could definitely not be a full coaster retrack, which I think is kind of interesting. Now I know you guys are thinking, okay, well, why will Cedar Fair want to work with GCI to use Titan track on one of their coasters? And we actually have seen this before. Some of you guys might not know this, but this year, I think earlier this year, Wolverine Wildcat at Michigan's Adventure, yes, I know, Michigan's Adventure, got the Titan track on the first drop. So Cedar Fair is definitely interested and has worked with GCI to use Titan track on one of their coasters. And it seems to me that it's definitely one of those things that they're trying out on one of their smaller parks until they bring it to a new park like King's Dominion. Now, I don't know how long it takes for Virginia to get demolition permits and building permits, but I'd assume it would be this long of amount of time to do that kind of thing for them to, from the time they did finish the Titan track on Wolverine Wildcat to what they're doing now. I would assume that's how it goes, but again, I don't live in Virginia. I don't know how it is. Something else I also kind of found interesting, I don't know if this is a new retrack or not, but I did go by where the go-karts were, and I did snag a picture of the turnout from the station, and you can look and see that the top 2 layers are brand new pieces of wood. So I don't know if that's a new thing or not, but if this is a new thing, then this could just definitely just be a partial retrack on some of the smaller parts. But some of the major parts, like that turn around the drop, could definitely get being a full retrack, or, you know, the Titan track, like I'm saying. That could definitely be a very big possibility. I'm not exactly sure what that is. That could be just an old piece of retrack that happened just a couple years ago. But I'm not exactly sure what that's about. So let me know down in the comments below what you think on that. Now, you all saw in the thumbnail, could we be getting a new layout? And I really don't think so. Like, you know, we could get like a little outer bank on that one turnaround, or like a, I don't know, just a little change. Because, you know, the Titan track, you can do that. It's basically RMC, but GCI. That's all it is. So you can do some new things. Now, I don't think they're going to do that, because there really is no reason to. Like, they already did it to Hurdler, and now it's Twisted Timbers. It's a completely new ride. So I don't think they're going to do the same thing with Grizzly. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So yeah, that's kind of all my thoughts on Grizzly and the retrack. I could definitely see Titan track coming in. I did try to look and find places where Titan track could be, but I just couldn't. So yeah. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of this, because this is definitely interesting. I want to know if I'm just crazy or not. Maybe this is actually a rational thought. I have no idea. But that's all I got for you guys today, and I will see you all later. Bye.